Since you're from the LBC, did you know Snoop D-O-double-G?
I did. Well, we went to high school together. He was a year older than me.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities you didn't know went to school together.
You know, like, do we want to eat a big chunk of bacon in our frittata?
At least it's not real bacon. It's turkey.
No, I know, but
For this list, we'll be looking at famous people who shared the same halls in their primary, high school, or college years. Does your school have any well-known alumni? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Zendaya and Gabby Douglas.
You're an FOS now. Friend of Spider-Man.
What do Euphoria and Spider-Man star Zendaya and Olympic champion Gabby Douglas have in common? They both attended high school together at Oak Park Independent School. Although it's unknown whether or not the two ever shared a class, both posted photos of their shared graduation ceremony to social media back in 2015. We're sure the vote for Oak Park's most likely to succeed was tough competition.
I can't even imagine because it's just a different world that we live in.
At the time of her graduation, Gabby had already become the first American gymnast to win both the team and individual all-round gold at the same Olympics. Meanwhile, Zendaya had already starred in the Disney Channel original movie Zapped and all 3 seasons of Shake It Up.
Everybody likes me. I'm adorable.
Number 9. Kim Kardashian and Rashida Jones. And Paris Hilton.
Like a hot housewife. Literally.
It should come as no surprise that longtime friends Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton once attended the same primary school. But you might not know that Parks and Recreation star Rashida Jones was among their peers.
Hi, I'm Ann Perkins. I'm a nurse, and frankly, I don't really care for politics.
The daughter of musician and producer Quincy Jones, Rashida attended the Buckley School in Los Angeles at the same time as the two up-and-coming socialites. She even rode the bus with them. Although Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian were a few years younger than Rashida Jones, the actress remembers being aware of who they were even then, telling Watch What Happens Live host Andy Cohen.
They were younger than me. They were really cute and little, and they wore a lot of bows in their hair.
Number 8. Scarlett Johansson and Jack Antonoff. Jack Antonoff has definitely made a name for himself in the music world as the singer-songwriter of Bleachers, the drummer and guitarist of Fun, and a producer and songwriter for big-name artists like Lorde and Taylor Swift. Before he made it big though, Antonoff was a student at NYC's Professional Children's School, where he took Black Widow star Scarlett Johansson to prom. You heard that correctly. Jack Antonoff and Scarlett Johansson were high school sweethearts. He even wrote a song allegedly about their breakup for his band Steel Train, which he titled Better Love.
Scars are in her name, and she scars me in blame. Hey, Scarlett, you're not the same.
Number 7. Cameron Diaz and Snoop Dogg. Cameron Diaz and Snoop Dogg were a year apart in age when they attended Long Beach Polytechnic High School in California, but Diaz remembers seeing him around nonetheless. In an interview with George Lopez, she even mentioned that she's pretty sure she bought weed from the Drop It Like It's Hot rapper during their school days.
Is that marijuana?
No, it's medicinal marijuana.
Snoop Dogg remembers Cameron Diaz as well, saying that she was fly and hip and ran with all of his little cheerleading homegirls. Around the same time, Diaz was beginning to make a name for herself in the modeling world, making appearances in ads for Calvin Klein and Levi's jeans. Number 6. Timothée Chalamet and Ansel Elgort, and Lourdes Leon. Timothée Chalamet and Ansel Elgort seem to be on the rise in Hollywood, picking up award nominations for films like Call Me By Your Name and Baby Driver respectively.
Name? Baby. Baby. B-A-B-Y, baby.
Only about a year apart in age, the two actors initially got to know each other at Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School, where they studied drama. The school is known for its focus on music, arts, and the performing arts, and boasts alumni like Al Pacino, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Awkwafina. It is also the alma mater of Madonna's daughter, Lourdes Leon, who attended at the same time as Chalamet and Elgort.
That story and then getting to dance with Madonna later that night, that was one of the cooler.
She even dated Timothée Chalamet during her time there and has said he was her first boyfriend.
How long did you two date?
Next question. I'm out of here.
Number 5. Prince William, Eddie Redmayne, and Tom Hiddleston. Not everyone can say they were classmates with royalty, but Eddie Redmayne and Tom Hiddleston can say just that.
You're king.
The English actors both attended Eton College, alongside Prince William, the son of Prince Charles and the late Princess Diana. Eddie Redmayne even played rugby with the Duke of Cambridge and told Watch What Happens Live host Andy Cohen that the Prince took all the hits.
Any school you played, all they wanted to do was tackle Prince William, and all that they could say, I tackled Prince William.
Redmayne also performed in school plays at Eton, one of which featured fellow actor Tom Hiddleston playing the front leg of an elephant. We think it's safe to say his career has only gone up from that early role.
Your savior is here!
Number 4. Robert Pattinson, Tom Sturridge, and Jack Whitehall.
I'm vengeance.
Before he was Edward Cullen or Batman, Robert Pattinson was a student at Tower House School in southwest London. While there, he shared the school and the stage with fellow actor Jack Whitehall, who apparently wasn't too happy with the fact that Pattinson nabbed all the lead roles in the school's plays.
Every single play that I auditioned for, Robert Pattinson got cast in the lead role.
In fact, this resentment seemingly carried on into adulthood, as Whitehall later used it for a bit in his stand-up routine, following Pattinson's Twilight fame.
The drama teacher would be like, Jack, at the end of the scene, all you have to do, Robert's doing his final speech, is walk very quietly from that side of the stage to this side of the stage and exit quietly.
In addition to Tower House, Robert Pattinson also attended the Herodian School, where he would meet actor Tom Sturridge. Things fared better for this pair, with the two becoming lifelong friends. Number 3. Lenny Kravitz, Nicolas Cage, and Slash. Imagine a production of Oklahoma starring Nicolas Cage and Gina Gershon, with Lenny Kravitz playing drums in the orchestra.
And you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, okay.
It may sound like an unbelievable fever dream now, but it was once the reality for students at Beverly Hills High School.
We did. At that time, he was Nicholas Coppola, and there was a production of Oklahoma.
Another one of their peers was Saul Hudson, better known as Slash, who would later become the lead guitarist of Guns N' Roses. He and Lenny Kravitz would go on to collaborate on the song Always on the Run in 1991, which was released as the first single on Kravitz's second studio album, Mama Said. Number 2. Christopher Reeve, Robin Williams, and Kevin Conroy. In May of 2018, Kevin Conroy surprised his fans on Twitter with a fun anecdote from his past.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
The longtime Batman voice actor revealed that he actually attended Juilliard with fellow DC star Christopher Reeve.
What's your background? Where do you hail from?
Well, it's kind of hard to explain, actually.
The two even considered rooming together, but didn't go through with it due to the high cost of Reeve's fancy Soho rent. Who did Kevin Conroy end up rooming with? None other than famous funny man Robin Williams. At Juilliard, the pair studied together under John Houseman and worked alongside fellow actors Kelsey Grammer and Francis Conroy.
He was a great character actor. As you saw in like Mrs. Doubtfire and Moscow on the Hudson. But that was really his strength was character work.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Meghan Markle and Catherine McPhee. Although they weren't close as teens, these former Immaculate Heart classmates have since reconnected and become close friends. Adam Levine and Jonah Hill. They may seem like an unlikely pair, but these two have been friends since junior high and even carpooled together.
Reminds me back when we were kids.
Totally.
Remember that time I got you to steal a candy bar and then you started crying?
No.
Yeah, you tried to return it and the cashier just laughed in your face and then you started crying even more?
No, I did not cry.
Josh Hartnett and Rachel Lee Cook. Before starring together in the 2001 rom-com Blow Dry, they both attended Minneapolis South High School.
It is Christina, isn't it?
Brian! You! How are you?
I'm not so bad.
Jennifer Aniston and Chaz Bono. Cher's son and the Friends star may not be as close as they once were, but in high school, Chaz's house was a frequent hangout spot. Maya Rudolph and Gwyneth Paltrow. Their fathers became friends at Tulane University, and their daughters became friends whilst attending St. Augustine by the Sea together.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Matthew Perry and Justin Trudeau.
I have a story about him that I'm not proud of.
What? Oh, really?
Yeah.
When he was in 5th grade, Friends star Matthew Perry and a friend exhibited violent and jealous behavior towards a classmate because he was excelling in sports that they weren't.
So it was pure jealousy.
I see.
And we beat him up.
The incident isn't something that Perry is proud of, but he's shared it on talk shows because said kid became Canadian Prime Minister. Justin Trudeau.
But I think it was rather instrumental in him going to such great heights and becoming the Prime Minister.
You feel that way?
Yeah.
When Trudeau was reminded of the incident, he took to Twitter to propose a rematch with the actor, asking his followers, who hasn't wanted to punch Chandler? Unfortunately for anyone hoping to see this matchup play out, it's likely that Trudeau's post was just meant in jest, as it was posted on April Fool's Day. Still, it's fun to think about the actor and the politician duking it out.
All right, come on, man, let's do it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.